Oh, oh, you cheeky duck. Oh, he nearly had it, didn't he? He nearly got eaten by the ape. Well, welcome back to the channel, everybody. And as you can see, I think the winter storm is on its way. Now you can set your clock, well, you can set your weather by the clock. I tell you, guaranteed. I'm on the school run now to go and pick the boys up, and guarantee it's going to rain around about the time that they kick the kids out. Every single time you set your clock on it, it's going to rain. It's going to be when they're kicking the kids out or about to kick the kids out. Unbelievable. Anyway, what are we talking about today? I want to talk about not just average speed cameras like we got here. So we've got a perfectly good road here. Used to come herring up here, and I think, well, probably because I used to come herring up here, that the police have probably put the average speed cameras in. I'm taking the credit for that, but yeah, so I reckon that's probably why. But there's never been any accidents up here. It's a straight road, Roman road. Look at this, look. And they put these bloody average cameras in here, average speed checks for some reason, I don't know. Anyway, well, what I wanted to talk about was the 30-mile-an-hour speed limit that we've got here in the UK. Now, it's mainly for built-up areas, which I can understand. Especially when you've got schools and that, you don't want people hearing about at like 60 plus when there's kids cutting around. However, it just seems to be that there's like 30 miles an hour where there doesn't need to be 30 miles an hour. And 30 miles, to maintain 30 miles an hour in a modern day car, or if you're on a super sport motorcycle or any type of motorcycle, it's quite difficult, isn't it? You're gonna nudge over the 30. You're not gonna be bang on the 30. And the reason I bring this up is because my dad, Diesel Senior, he got caught speeding in his smart car with my mum, and I think he was doing, I think the copper said that he was doing 30 plus 35, I think he said. And my dad was going, well, I've got my computer in the car and that was telling me I was only doing 34. I was just like, oh, right, okay. But what gets me is that everybody speeds in a 30. You just can't help it. If you're going over by 10%, it's like, really? And it's just the way, it's just so easy for the police to capture people doing 30, which, when you ride around these roads, it spins me out and it grips my shit, because you've got more cases of people dangerous driving erratically, not indicating when they're going round roundabouts and letting you know where they're going, which is a big bugbear of mine. But you've got all of that going on, and it's just like, get these people, people with their lights out, or the vehicles. You see a lot of the vehicles here in the UK, you're supposed to have the MOT for 12 months, but you see them and they've got they look like they're not even roadworthy. Spit my words out. And yeah, it just spins me out. And then obviously you've got all the other stuff that the police should be doing, like catching proper criminals, as they say. Proper criminals, professional criminals, burglars. And it does, yeah, it totally grips me, because my dad was telling me about it, and I was just thinking, well, because they're from Basildon in Essex. Oh my god. And there was a case there where there was two gypsy kids, and they were cutting around with, well, just causing trouble. Police don't want anything to do with them. And one instance, there was a guy, he's on his mobile phone in a telephone box, and they start giving him grief. So he's like, fuck off, mate, he's off to these kids, go away, go to school, whatever. Anyway, they come back, they got bleeding bread knives, didn't they? Got knives. He's had to defend himself with a beer crate to stop him getting stabbed up by two, I think they're 12 years old, 12, 13 or 14 years old, these kids. Here we go, look, here comes the rain. What did I say? Guaranteed. Set your clock by it. Look at that, 5 to 3, kids are going out in 15 minutes, absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, going off chat here. So, yeah, so he calls the police, didn't he, this bloke? Do you think the police wanted to know? Do they fuck? It's absolutely bonkers, it really is. And yeah, I know the police have got to get their revenues, and that's the easiest way, isn't it? Is catch people speeding, because everyone speeds. You know what I mean? I've been behind police cars and they're speeding when they've not even got the blue lights on. It's absolutely redonkulous. I mean, I've been out in Canada where they've. I was out there for a while. Near Medicine Hat. The police out there, yeah, I think it's at the end of the month is when they go around and they start nabbing people for, you know, speeding or driving erratically or whatever. And you know, at the end of the month that's what's going to happen. So you just screw the nut, don't you? So you know, stick to the speed limits a bit more stringently. So yeah, so that's my little fucking moan and rant today. Is about 30-mile-an-hour speed limit. I just think it's a bit unworkable, especially with today's vehicles. I mean, yeah, if it's a school, then yeah, you know, a school there. Anyway, I can't spit my words out. I'll shut the fuck up. The other thing I want to talk about is bike smelling. Now, I don't know if any of you have noticed this, but I've noticed that my motorcycles that I've owned over the years, they've all got their own distinct smell. Now, and it's only kind of like sunk in the last couple of years ago. I had a Honda VTX 1800 Cruiser, pardon me, and that had its own distinct smell. And your inline fours, they all kind of like smell the same. But then when I bought the Aprilia, so not this one, but my 2000 one that you see in the titles, my red one, that had smelt like an Italian, whoever Italian smell, you know what I mean? And yeah, and then I said to Dave, my mate Dave, I went, have you noticed that like motorbikes? And he was like, yeah, you're right, Jim, they do. So like Harleys smell different to other motorcycles. I don't know if it's the way they burn the fuel or whatever, I don't know, or the air filters, I don't really know. Have any of you guys noticed that? If you have, put it down in the comments box down below. But yeah, because this bike, for instance, my new Aprilia here, she smells the same as the red one. It's got that very distinct smell. So on that note, I'm going to end this video here. So like I always say, if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, it'd be amazing if you could hit the red subscribe button. And if you are a subscriber, hit that notification bell. That way, every time this screamer uploads a video, you will get notified. And that, my friends, is Jim Diesel out. So anyway, that's me waffling. I think on that note, I'm going to end that video there. So, like I always say, if you like my videos, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, smash the red subscribe button. And I'm going to not say anymore because I'm at a roundabout. I totally timed that wrong, didn't I? What bellend.